I tell people to be very careful with merch by Amazon. Don't ever copy anything. Don't ever copy and don't ever use trademarks or copyright, anything like that, because this business is way too valuable to, this is a far more valuable business, in my opinion, than Kindle. Far more valuable. You can accelerate your income so much quicker and build a bigger passive income with merch than you ever could with Kindle. Kindle is still kind of a, in a way, it's kind of a crapshoot because you have to appeal to so many people and sell so many books to make a decent profit. So
yeah, and too, I want to add on. You said don't copy. I want to add on to that. Just stay away from Pokemon.
yeah,
I'm just
absolutely.
gonna say, because for real
Absolutely.
though, the thing that you shouldn't do is make money off of other people's work. So like
Yep.
like Pokemon is trademark. Pokemon any parts of Pokemon. Like if you name Pikachu or Squirtle or whatever these little things are called, I don't play it. But if you, I don't have time to play it. But if you have all these little names of Pokemon, all of those things are copyright. And so
Yep.
I've not seen any person successfully make a shirt that is for Pokemon fans that has not violated some form of copyright or trademark. So
Yep.
just something like that. If it's somebody else's work, just stay away from it. And there's plenty. I promise. There's plenty of ideas where you don't have to go and go after like a TV show of music or anything like that. That's somebody else's copyright.
Yeah, and it's funny because my sons were asking me about some designs they had for Pokemon, some ideas and stuff. I'm like, we can't touch it. No matter what you come up with, no matter how sideways or how far off it is from the trademark phrase or the copyrighted phrase, the only way you're going to get people to see it is you've got to use something related to Pokemon in your keywords, and that's a violation. So it's just, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't make money that way. There are many other ways to make money with Pokemon, but not with t-shirts.
Yeah. I had a guy last week. He kept telling me, I know there's a way I can do it. I know there's a way I can do it. And I said, I don't do it. And he said, look what I made. And he showed me some that he had made. And I told him, I said, those are violations. And then he said, no, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. And then the next day he told me they got taken down. I got a violation. So yeah, so just do yourself a favor and stay away from that one.
Yeah, it's really, you have to know where you're wasting time and where that time could be better used really in this type of business. And like I said, Daniel's got a system. He systematized it in such a way that he is meticulous, guys, about staying away from trademark infringement, to the point where, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you have somebody monitoring trademarks for you? That's really amazing to me.
Yeah, I have a VA who about every month he goes through all of my designs, and he'll actually go and search on the USPTO website, the United States Patent and Trademark Office, and he will actually look up phrases and individual words even and all that, and just make sure I'm not violating a trademark. Because the thing about Amazon is that they're not, if they see a trademark, they're wanting to get rid of it, because they're not going to look and see that, hey, that trademark was just registered yesterday. They're just going to see it trademarked. They're not going to worry about researching the details, and you're not going to be able to argue with them either.
Right.
So you got to keep on that too. You got to make sure that all of your designs are not violating any old trademarks, but also not violating any new trademarks. So that's another important part that I've had to learn and had to, like I said, I pay that guy to do that, and so that's been really useful, because I think I've deleted probably well over 100 at this point now that he's found within his searches. And so that was potentially 100 violations right there that he helped me get rid of. And even if I have to pay $500 to get rid of 100 violations, I think that's well worth it, because 100 violations could have been my account and I not have one right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things that I like about working with you, Daniel, is you're doing it right. I mean, there's a lot of people who are going to, they're going to go like this, because they're doing it wrong. They're trademark infringing, they're copyright infringing, and they don't care. They frankly don't care. They figure, hey, I'll make as much money as I can, and if they suspend me, well, then I'll get another merch account, and they're just going to keep going like that, and they're not going to build a solid business for the long run. They're just kind of one and done, type of mentality. Like, I want to get as much money as I can right now. And there's a lot to be said for doing it right, for building a foundation, a sound foundation, creating a system that falls within all the rules, that really meets all the guidelines that Amazon has, so that you're not cheating the system and you're actually doing it right. You're building it correctly. And that's why someone like Daniel will get rewarded over the long term. But with now, what did you hit, the 4,000 tier or the
8,000?
8,000 tier? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Will get rewarded with more and more success, because he's not only doing it right, but he's also monitoring to make sure that those shirt designs are still not violating trademark. That's doing it right, guys. So hats off to you, Daniel, for doing it that way.